Okay, right. Videsh, thank you so much for making time to see us today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. We look forward to your testimonial. Okay, so your first connection with RS Recruitment was when you made application for the position of Group Financial Manager for Ndumu Investments. Okay, so what was your impression of our service as a candidate? Because you've been on both sides of the table with this thing. So let's start talking about how you felt about our service and our help while you were a candidate.
I would say the service was very professional, efficient, and helpful.
Okay.
The whole process, the whole interview process, arranging with the client was extremely efficient. I found that RS Recruitment was very knowledgeable about the client, was able to aid me to prepare well for the interview with the client.
Yeah.
In terms of feedback and the process in the interview, I was always kept up to date by Romaine. She made sure that I was adequately prepared for the interview. And I think that really helped me as a person as well learn and develop some interview skills.
Okay.
And that helped me actually get the job at Ndumu Investments. I've attended the interview in the morning, and surprisingly, a job offer was placed on my table that afternoon.
Yeah, that was exciting.
It was very exciting.
Yeah.
And not only that, in terms of after the job offer was actually handed over to me, I started at Ndumu Investments 2 months after that. During that period, sometimes recruitment agencies tend to forget about you as a candidate, and because the placement is already done, they feel they need to back off now. It's over from their part. I was in constant communication with Romaine Swanepoel. During the 2-month period, she even arranged with the client to arrange my medical aid before I actually joined the client. So when I started on the first day, my medical aid was in order. Those kind of value-added services, I didn't see that from any other recruitment agency who went out of their way to make sure that the transition from my previous employment to Ndumu Investment was a smooth one and an enjoyable one.
Okay, no, fantastic. That's great to hear. Okay, so now that you've been Group Financial Manager for about 7 months, we do follow up with our client to see how things are going and with our candidates as well. And it's fantastic to know that you are very highly valued here already, and we've had some excellent feedback about your performance and how you fit in.
Thank you very much.
So it's been a great success story. Okay, so now you are on the other side of the table, not as a candidate, but as a client for us as well. Okay, so you asked us to assist you with the recruitment for a payroll stroke HR assistant. Were you happy with our service delivery in terms of turnaround time from sending us the order to us sending you suitable CVs?
Yes, definitely. I think the turnaround time was very, very fast, very efficient. Within a week, we had suitable candidates from RS Recruitment to start our recruitment process on our side. I think RS Recruitment takes the time and the initiative to understand the client's requirements, understand the business that the client is operating, understand the spec and the job profile that the client is actually looking for out in a candidate. And I'm going back now, being as a candidate, looking at the questions that I was asked, the screening, I was quite impressed on that from my candidate side, to get the right fit as well. And being a candidate as well, you just don't want another job. You want to be the right fit in that organization.
Yes.
And sometimes, being a candidate, you can't go get misled and you think you're the right fit. But I think the checks and balances that RS Recruitment has in place make sure that you are the right fit. And that also protects the company from the company's side, the prospective employers. And hence I was very impressed by the checks and balances and the screening that RS Recruitment had, and therefore with the turnaround time, I was confident that the CVs that were being placed for us to look at have already been screened thoroughly and actually meets our job profile.
Yes.
And fit for the company.
Yes.
So yes, the turnaround time was superb, and that's purely attributable to RS Recruitment understanding our business and our requirements that are needed.
Okay. No, fabulous. Right. So we were very happy that one of our candidates was successful, Eurisha, and she'll be starting on the 1st of October.
Yes, we're looking forward to having her.
Yes, I know. There's quite a lot of pressure in that department.
Yes.
I know that her starting is going to be a relief.
It is.
Okay, right. So thank you so much for those comments. And then just to end off, do you see yourself using RS Recruitment in the future?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I think there's a good relationship between RS Recruitment and the company and myself personally, in a sense that if I need to pick up a call and we need a bookkeeper, I know for a fact that Romain will be able to go and source the best candidate and the best fit. And the critical is also the best fit for our organization.
Exactly. Yes.
If you don't have the fit,
it doesn't work out.
You know, you can have the qualification, the person can be qualified in order to do the job, but if the person doesn't fit into the organization, the culture, etc., it's not going to work out. And the work ethic and the ethos. And I think that's quite critical in the recruitment process, is that the recruitment agency needs to understand the fit of the organization and the candidates to fit into the organization.
Yes.
It fits like a block in a puzzle.
Yes.
So
that is very important for longevity.
yes,
that the person
that's true.
stays in the position, because you don't want a high staff turnover.
Exactly, that's true.
Okay. Thank you very much, Videsh.
No, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.